His third one of the season. Snell, Collins, and Clinton. It'll be Poole, Oubre, Wiggins. Lost 4 of those games. Capella posting up inside, now double teamed, and gets the ball.
The rim. They do a great job of playing off of him and playing off of Trae Young.
Here's Wiseman, banks it. Little baseline pass. Young way downtown for 3, and Collins there to clean it up. This year of over 10 assists. Quick catch and shoot.
And the player that he has become. Extremely confident, went down, handled his business, now finds himself.
Sign and trade initially with Milwaukee and Sacramento, which didn't come to fruition. As fact, they are the last team to play at the 2-year-old Chase Center. And you know what? Trae Young.
Ability to shoot and shoot from long distance is a thing of beauty.
Hawks up by 7. Wiseman inside with a nice
loaded and ready when this team is whole and ready to get back into the playoff and championship picture. Accustomed to seeing him on the offensive end coming off the bench, the firepower. He struggled early on in this season, but he's a guy that can flat out score.
Mark, how did they get going offensively here?
That's a great question, and to me, as you see there.
Here's Wiggins out top working against Gallinari. Has a mismatch here. A long 2 by Wiggins.
Forward. Well, it's the same thing. You can have success, but you also can mature as a player, which we're watching with Trae Young. He's learning how to play.
Back in the day.
I really like him as a player, though. Got good size, peaks.
Favorite player when he was making his come up. Gallinari from deep. Got it.
I do not compare to Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. Well, the ambition was there. Lee with by Bazemore this time. Young slams on the brakes, and now Looney switches on to him. He got by Looney, took it. Here's Lee out front. Mannion finds Looney, little mid-range on the baseline.
Make on the floor.
Here's Young, gets into the paint again, hangs in the air and finishes. Looney, now they run a double team at Trae Young. Take it out of his hands, finds his teammate underneath. And left it short. Here's Lee coming back the other way. Golden State, by the way, only turned it over 1 time. Defense right now, if you remember, his dad Pace played in the NBA, started his career with Golden State, ended it. Nice little show and go move by Mannion, finds Poole open, and that's how
in the NBA. Just remain confident. Welcome sight for both of those guys.
Good help that time by Looney, but Mannion for the Warriors. It's exciting to me, Mark Jackson. I don't know about you. I love it.
It absolutely makes it so interesting and exciting and fun time to watch.
Before Michael Jordan, long before Dr. J, before Connie Hawkins, there were many basketball fans around the world.
One of the absolute greats in the history of the game. You know, and I had the privilege of as a basketball player. I watched his love for his wife Elaine. Game she'd show up to pretty much, supporting, loving. Guy that scored 61 points in the NBA Finals. Truly lost and truly lived a life that really.
Little step-up screen. Bogdanovich rejects it and knocks down the back. Nice games offensively already with 9 points. Mulder from deep, and Mulder knocks it.
World beater.
Here's Young. Got by Mulder. Wiseman came over to help.
Trae Young is so crafty. To me, the only way to defend him is give him multiple looks, try to trap him, but put bigger.
Heat doing a great job in the NCAA men's tournament.
Done an outstanding job all year long.
You were impressed with Draymond Green's ability to be vocal and say the right things. Collins from the edge, got it.
In the league, and also during situations where a coach would be like, no, young fellas should be seen and not heard. Shut your mouth. No, if you know the game and you understand, as we see, invested to speak your mind as long as you're speaking the truth.
Wiggins counter. Here's Young. Now they run a double team at him, take him out of his hands. Collins, boy, he's done a fantastic job this year. Trae Young with 16 points. John Collins with 16. Gallinari with a nice pump fake.
Again, too easy.
Wiggins step back 3. Got it. Wiseman out top. Little handoff to Wiggins coming downhill. and
propped up a young Gary Payton. Both of those guys in the backcourt was awfully tough to score on.
Tony Snell hits the end for the Warriors. Here's Young.
Think about Tony Snell. He's a guy that you can nitpick what he can.
And they get a stop almost, but couldn't secure the defensive rebound. Wiggins from outside knocks it, left it short. Oubre to Wiggins, quick catch and shoot. And John was in the Navy, mom a U.S. Air Force officer, and moved around a lot.
And then responded.
Young over to Collins, steps in with three ball. Butter Hunter tonight. Recently returned from that injury. Poole from deep, and he knocks down a three. Here's Collins, turns the corner, and had it blocked. There's that stop.
I like what Draymond Green did there. Denied Young the opportunity to get the basketball back. Greatest heavyweight in history, the UFC. And he's actually, they say, the underdog against a guy he already beat.
Here comes Poole. 15-point lead for the Hawks. And they turn the ball over. Bogdanovich on the move. Nice fake. And sets up Collins. Mannion over to Green. Swings it weak side. Wiggins. Quick catch and shoot. Knocks it home.
Reporting that said there's a chance he could be back towards the end of the year. Either way, they have depth at the guard.
Looney shows and helps. Didn't matter. Young. Green's travel. This time they throw it away. Off the double team. Young hits Capella. Back out. Hill hits the three.
By myself as opposed to my big brother Kevin and Pee Wee.
Steph has that gravity to him.
In fact, don't downplay back-to-back.
Okay. Okay. Looney inside with an off the mark. Steal by Mannion. It'll count. Got it. 15-point lead. Collins back into the ball game for the Atlanta Hawks. See the difference in three-point shooting. Collins foul and lost to the Kings back on Thursday. Pardon me, Wednesday. Oubre with a strong move. His dad watching the first time in San Francisco. Quick baseline drive and the punch by Poole.
And it's funny you mentioned Nico's dad, Pace watching him play. It doesn't matter whether you're a first-year player as a lob to.
Now his team down by 20. Looney one-on-one hands it off. Mannion fires, got it. Here's Trae Young. Into the lane, nice feed to Capella. Young. Looney switches on to him. Now Pascal does, and Young throws it away. They get a rare turnover out of him tonight for the most part. Bogdanovich off the curl. Relocates and gets it back. Now Collins on the block over the shorter Pascal.
Talking about being fair, be fair across the board.
I'd love to see both of them right now in the WNBA. Collins
picking and choosing his spots, when to be aggressive as a scorer and when to make plays for his teammates.
Boy, Capella doing some work under. At a big fourth quarter here to help put this game away for the Hawks. Mannion lobs it up for Wiseman. No double team. Jumps right over the top. Potential win here for the Atlanta Hawks tonight without DeAndre Hunter, who sat this one out. He was coming back. Cam Reddish is also out for a while for the Hawks. Wiseman rolls to the bucket underneath. That jumper blocked, comes right back to Goodwin. They've been allowed 119 and 110 points. Last two, however. Toscano Anderson out to Pascal. And he rips cord with the three. That'll do it. The Atlanta Hawks come into San Francisco and defeat Golden State behind.